What's up guys, Heatfireash here. For today's video we have a rental team rumble featuring Gigantamax Pikachu. And this is a team that was suggested by iSizeMatters on Twitter. I'll have a link to his Twitter down in the description below. And like I said before guys, if there are other teams that you guys want me to try out on this rental team rumble series, please go ahead and just @ me on Twitter, the rental code for the team, and I will try to make a video for them. But this team looks really cool to me, as I haven't really gotten to use Gigantamax Pikachu at all, but there's some other cool Pokemon here. Conkeldurr with Guts and Flamorb is obviously really cool. Gyarados, Excadrill, Togekiss, and also Chandelure. So I think this is going to be a good team to try out, and we're going to get into our usual 2 battles with this team, see how we do. But before we get into that, I just want to say real quick, I've got some new graphics that I just recently made, a new logo and everything, so the overall style of the channel might change just slightly. So if you notice anything new with new logos and graphics and stuff, don't freak out. It's still the same channel, still the same me, but you might see some new stuff in upcoming videos. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, game 1 with the Pikachu team. So right off the bat, okay, some interesting, what is that? Is that Cramorant? That bird at the bottom? Cramorant, I think? So Pikachu seems very good here. A lot of water types, although obviously Gastrodon is definitely a problem, but Pikachu does have Grass Knot, so we can probably one-shot a Gastrodon. So I think I want to lead a Pikachu here. After that, what do we want to go with? I mean, almost anything's good here. My opponent doesn't really have many physical attackers, but let's see. I mean, I think Togekiss is just pretty safe. Togekiss alongside Pikachu seems decent to me. I don't think we got to worry about Trick Room or anything, so we're not going to worry about Chandelure this game. I don't think Chandelure is great against all the water types. Neither is Excadrill, to be honest. I think I might like Gyarados here. I do have to be worried about a Fairy move coming out from that Grimmsnarl. Some run a Fairy move, and also just damage Grimmsnarl has been more effective lately. But it's either Excadrill or Conkeldurr. I think I'm just gonna go for Conkeldurr here, because they do have so many water types that can kind of deal with Excadrill decently. So we'll try out Conkeldurr. But let's see what my opponent goes out. I think our plan is gonna be to just Gigantamax that Pikachu, but we'll see what my opponent throws out. Definitely see what they throw out here. Also, of course, this is my first game with the team, so I'm gonna have to be learning moves and everything. So we do start with 2 water types. I don't know what Cramorant does at all. I think it's water flying, and Gastrodon obviously is a problem. So I think I want to just Dynamax Volt Crash on that, and then let's just see here. Togekiss does a Follow Me. So I think we're going to go for a Follow Me on Togekiss here. And we'll try to take out the Cramorant. Now, they could just throw in something else, but I think we're going to be getting big damage off here. So we are Dynamaxing. Pikachu's pretty fast, so I think it's going to just outspeed anything on their team at the moment. So they could go for like a Protect and a Earth Power. And I wouldn't be surprised if Gastrodon Dynamaxes here, actually, which I'd be okay with. So no Dynamax. We go for the Follow Me here, because we don't want our Pikachu to get one shot, because Pikachu's pretty frail. Go for the Volt Crash, and I think this should knock it out, unless it is Focus Sash, which it is. That's okay, though. That is completely fine. It is paralyzed, and we should be paralyzed. Yes, double paralysis, which is awesome. Going for Surf, actually. Oh, to boost. Wow, okay. Interesting play there by my opponent. Not something I expected, actually doing a lot of damage to Pikachu. And Scald coming out, so this is going to hit pretty hard. Luckily, Togekiss is a champ. We're going to go for Max Overgrowth here into that Gastrodon. And I think it'll be enough, but just in case it's not, I think we'll just hit a Dazzling Gleam here. We should be outspeeding. I mean, they are both paralyzed, so... Wow, that Cramorant actually pretty fast there. It is Rindo Berry, so I don't know where we're going to get the knockout here. That's okay. It should still do a lot of damage. quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. I don't know if Dazzling Gleam will be enough to knock it out, though. We'll have to see. I don't know if this is a special attack-based Togekiss or not. I think it might be, but let's see. Go for the Dazzling Gleam. Will it be enough to get the knockout? No, not enough. And, ow. That hurt. Togekiss probably going down. We'll see if my opponent... No, actually, paralysis on the Gastrodon. Already off the bat, that paralysis coming in big. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Oh, I got... Okay, Togekiss got paralyzed. My mistake there. I thought the Gastrodon was paralyzed. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. I'm not sure what we want to go in with next. I think maybe Gyarados, because I don't want him to throw into their... Or, yeah, I don't want to throw Conkeldurr into another Gyarados. That would be bad. And probably something like a Protect coming out for my opponent. I don't know. Just running Gyarados here is pretty... It's kind of rough, throwing out Gyarados against the Pikachu. But I think the best bet for them is probably going to be a Dynamax Max Guard. Nothing I can really do against that. So we're going to hit that, and then might even be able to go for a Dragon Dance. But I think I just want to hit a Crunch and get rid of that Gastrodon right now. If they do Max Guard, okay, actually withdrawing here, that's fine. Did they have a ground type? They did not, so this is going to hit pretty hard. Honestly, it's going to hit pretty hard. So I think I'm okay with this. The only thing now is that getting rid of that other Gyarados is going to be difficult. That's completely fine. We're going to do big damage here, like I said. See how much this does. And not quite enough to take it out. But obviously getting paralyzed there, so I guess at this point my opponent's just trying to stall. But I do have to be worried about Gyarados. Like I said, definitely could be a problem Pokemon here. I think at this point I just go for Grass Knot, and honestly I kind of want to go for a Dragon Dance. I think it's pretty safe to Dragon Dance here. Honestly, yeah, let's go for a Dragon Dance, get this Gyarados pumped up a little bit. That's fine. Is this Gyarados? Yeah, sure. My opponent doing some interesting switching here. Okay, this is alright. I don't believe this will get a knockout. It's okay, though. It's definitely okay. It does actually get the knockout, so that's cool. So just the Gastrodon and Gyarados left for my opponent. I get a Dragon Dance off. And we should be at -1 attack still. My opponent's at, yeah, full attack. So it's unfortunate we took some Intimidates. Now the only question is, can we actually get rid of this Gyarados? That is the question. I think we have to go for a Thunder into Gyarados, and we're going to go for a Crunch into Gastrodon. They might protect Gastrodon here. We just got to hope that Pikachu can survive something it probably can't, though. And I don't know if Conkeldurr is going to be enough to get us through in the end. Dynamax coming out for my opponent's Gyarados here. No surprise there. That's really their last Pokemon that they would be going for a Dynamax on. So this could be difficult if we don't survive this. And I don't know that we will. I really don't know that we'll survive. Pikachu is pretty frail. I could have went for a Protect maybe and just tried to double into Gyarados. Yep, not surprised by the Protect there, but I think I still need to go for the Gastrodon because I don't want to be seeing two Pokemon up on my opponent's team. Thunder, we are outspeeding, and we hit the Thunder Pikachu coming through. Super huge. Oh, man, that was brilliant. Obviously, taking a risk there with Thunder. Not the most accurate move in the world, but we hit it. Feels good. We are going to be taking this victory #1 with this Gigantamax Pikachu team. Wow. Pikachu really putting in work this game. Honestly, really putting in work. Gyarados gets the final knockout there with Crunch. Wow. Yeah, awesome game one. You really saw paralysis making my opponent's Pokemon slow. And Pikachu really coming through with some great moves there. Having that grass move dealing massive damage to Gastrodon, I don't think my opponent figured that I was going to have that. So, awesome. And we'll be right back with game number 2. Okay, game number 2 here. My opponent has a pretty normal sand team here, which is honestly going to be very good against my team. Just right off the bat. Pikachu not going to be doing a lot of damage to Excadrill or to Tyranitar. I mean, we do have the Grass Knot, but I just don't think that's something we want to go for. I do like Gyarados. The only thing I don't like is all the rock moves. That's scary to me. That's very scary. So I think we're really, really weak to just the opening of Excadrill Tyranitar. Because of that, I think I want to lead Conkeldurr and Gyarados, I guess, but Gyarados is scary. You know, we're going to bring Pikachu in the back here because it is kind of the namesake of this rental team, so I definitely want to bring it. We could go for an Excadrill here. Excadrill is decent. Excadrill is decent. Togekiss. Yeah, let's go with Excadrill in the back. Definitely has some merit in this game, and hopefully we can get that Intimidate off if they open up. If they open up what I kind of expect them to. Once again, I am just worried about the Rock-type moves. Gyarados being weak to those. I could have led the Togekiss with Gyarados to try to do some like Dragon Dance stuff, but definitely worried about Rock Slide. Okay, so starting out with Rotom Wash and Excadrill. I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent switches in. So I gotta be aware of that. Gotta be aware of that. I think though, we're gonna go for a Drain Punch into Excadrill, and I think I'm gonna go for a Dragon Dance here, actually. Dragon Dance. I like Dragon Dance, I think. Max Rockfall will probably knock us out though, so I'm a little worried about that. So maybe Dragon Dance was not the right play there. But we're not outspeeding that. We're definitely not outspeeding Excadrill if they bring in Tyranitar. So I could try to fake him out and just go for a Waterfall into the Tyranitar slot, but I don't know. Actually, okay, interesting. That's not what I expected. Tyranitar here would be great. Okay, wow. So this is going to tank up this Drain Punch really, really easy. Actually, going for the Dynamax on Rotom here. I can't say that's something I expected, but I guess it makes sense. They could just take out our Gyarados pretty easily here. I kind of just figured they were going to go for the Sand move, but I guess it makes sense because Rotom is pretty good. So I definitely shouldn't have left Gyarados in now after seeing that this was a possible play for my opponent. So that's a mistake on my part. And this is definitely going to be knocking out. Actually going into Conkeldurr here. I think they expected me to knock to get rid of Gyarados, and I did not. Also, that is a really, really fast... Wow, that Drain Punch did nothing. Not that I would expect it to. We have the Flame Orb. Man, I don't know that I want to go for anything else here. I think I want to switch out into Excadrill. And then... Gyarados. I mean... Go for a Protect, maybe? I want to kind of get rid of this Dynamax for my opponent. I might have to Dynamax Excadrill this game, actually. Let's see what my opponent goes for here. I could see a Follow Me. Actually using Ally Switch. Wow, I did not even know Togekiss got Ally Switch. Definitely one of my most hated moves, so we do see the Max Lightning come out. Hopefully we can survive this through Protect. We do. It's scary how much that does even in Protect. And we have a berry. I didn't even take notice to what kind of berry, so Citrus Berry. It's going back up to half health there. And, this is scary here. This is very scary. This is very scary is all I can really say. If I try to high horsepower that thing. I mean, it could go for Follow Me or Ally Switch. Yeah, this is, I don't like this position. I really don't know what to do here. Waterfall in the Togekiss slot, but Ally Switch just ruins this. Yeah, my opponent goes for Ally Switch, and this is why I hate Ally Switch. You can predict it if you want, but then if you don't, you look dumb. So it's kind of like, what do you do actually? You know, what do you do in the situation with Ally Switch as an option? It's fine. Gyarados going down here. It's actually okay. My opponent's Dynamax is over. So at this point, the question really becomes, do we go for Ally Switch? Do we play into Ally Switch? And I think we kind of don't have to worry about it now as much. What we can do is we can go for a Dynamax on Excadrill. I think it's going to be actually... Is Dynamaxing... What do they have in the back? We can probably Dynamax Pikachu. Can we Dynamax Pikachu? If they have Tyranitar, we definitely can't. I think we have to Dynamax Excadrill here. And go for a Quake. We're going to go for a Quake here. And we're going to try to hit a Thunder. Or we could do a Fake Out. Actually, yeah. I forget where I hit. Let's do Quake into Excadrill. And let's go for a Fake Out into Togekiss. That way we'll be able to knock out this. Okay, actually going for a Withdrawal there. Please be Excadrill. Okay, Indeedee. Not really what I wanted to see. Because I don't want to have this be a waste. It's a little bit of a waste. Don't know that we'll be getting the knockout here. My opponent's sending something else in. Okay, putting Excadrill in the other slot. Interesting. Very interesting by my opponent there. But either way, we're going to do a ton of damage to this Indeedee. Hopefully get the knockout, but we'll have to see. I think likely my opponent thought I would be going for a Thunderbolt. But we are not going for a Thunder. We are just going for a Fake Out. So let's see how much this Max Quake does. Should do a decent amount. Excadrill's pretty strong, but wow, that is one tanky Indeedee. That's unfortunate. That did not do nearly as much as I wanted it to. That's pretty terrible for us. Now we have to Max Quake here and go for a Grass Knot, I guess. Or we could just Protect. We better just Protect the Pikachu here. Because I don't want to lose a Speed tie and then get my Pikachu knocked out. That could be pretty terrible. But it could be a Focus Sash on Excadrill. It's hard to say. My opponent could be cheeky here and like switch it out for Togekiss as well. We'll have to see. But my play's fine against that because I did Protect with the Pikachu. So, okay. So we get the Protect off. No switch outs this turn. Let's see how much we can do. Follow Me. Okay, well, that's all right. My opponent with the double Follow Me users is pretty annoying. But we will knock one of them out here. So, that's okay. Okay, we know there's a Togekiss, Excadrill. Do we know the last Pokemon? It's Rotom, right? He retreated the Rotom. Okay. Nice job on my opponent with the Earthquake there. Obviously didn't remember the Air Balloon. And Togekiss here. Togekiss has Ally Switch. So, what we need to do is... I feel so terrible if I do this. This play is... So, because my opponent has 2 immunities to my attacks, it makes this really, really awkward. Like, super awkward. But I don't think I'm not sure what to do. So I think we're just going to double attack into Excadrill slot. And hopefully one attack gets off. Okay, my opponent doesn't go for the Ally Switch there. And my opponent wins the speed tie. Pikachu will probably be knocked out here. Yep. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate we lost the speed tie there. Hopefully we can get a KO on this Max Quake. If it is Focus Sash, I'm really sad. It is Focus Sash. So my opponent really having a very defensive team here with the double Follow Me's. Well, not double Follow Me's, but Ally Switches essentially Follow Me. That is really unfortunate. I don't think we're going to be able to get the victory in this one. Conkeldurr's already pretty low on HP. I mean, we are going to be able to get a Mach Punch off if my opponent doesn't go for what I would expect them to go for. But we'll go ahead and Iron Head this slot, and then we'll go for a Mach Punch. And we'll see what happens here. Very likely my opponent goes for Ally Switch. I just have to hope that I win the speed tie with Excadrill, or that my opponent doesn't go for Ally Switch. But it's, you know, like I said, Ally Switch is a coin flip. It's a 50-50. And if you try to predict it and you're wrong, you just look dumb. And if they use it, they look like the greatest person ever. So, oh, Psychic Terrain's still up. I completely forgot about that. Well, that's going to hurt. It's unfortunate there for us. Babbery Berry as well on this Togekiss. Not doing any damage. This is one tanky Togekiss. So we have to hope we win the speed tie here. Likely, oh, we don't even have Rock Slide actually, so I think this game's probably just over. It's likely over. That might be a choice band. That might be a choice banded Excadrill. Of course, we are -2 attack here on our Excadrill from that Charm. Opponent going for Ally Switch here. Just whatever. We're just going to knock out the Excadrill. And somehow we hung in this game for quite a while, but I think that this Pikachu team wasn't really set up well to beat this team at all. They couldn't really lead Pikachu. It was a terrible lead. So not much I could do there. And at this point, I just have to hit Earthquake and hope they don't Charm me again. I don't know. If they just hit Charm over and over, like, what do I do? Maybe this Togekiss doesn't have any attacks? Which, if it doesn't, then okay. It has Follow Me. See how much this does. I don't expect a knockout. And we have to hope Hydro Pump misses here. Actually, Citrus Berry? Yeah, so I don't even think we'll get the knockout now either, which is unfortunate. Going for Nasty Plot. That was pretty risky. That's kind of risky by my opponent. But like I said, I don't think Earthquake's going to be getting the knockout here. I'm really pretty sure it's going to be a little short. So we're very much hoping for a miss on Hydro Pump. Like that's what we have to hope for. Or crit. If we crit, okay, not enough. If they miss with the Hydro Pump, we have a chance. Does it miss? No, it hits. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to be going down here. Yes, and that's a bummer. That game kind of sucks, to be honest. Our team did not match up well, and my opponent hit several Ally Switch coin flips right in the middle of the game there, so going to be hard to win that one, but I don't think that loss there really says anything about the team. I really don't. I still think this is like a pretty good team, and even despite a bunch of things going not our way that game, like I said, ally switch is basically impossible to play around. So even with that, we still hung in there, almost got the win. If my opponent misses the hydro pump there, I actually think we win, because I don't think the Togekiss had an attack. So, but hey, that was a close one. It got down to the wire. If you guys did enjoy watching me play this team, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this one, and I'll catch you all in the next one.